So yesterday, I made a video admitting that like I've never been a boyfriend, and basically let off a lot of repressed feelings and thoughts and stuff just out there. And I realized, it feels so much better, living without that pressure that I put on myself and other thoughts that I've had and stuff. I feel lighter now. So it's the next day. It's Saturday. My plan was to just go to the library and continue writing, reading, and drawing. But that changed since I got called in to cover a shift, and I'm gonna do that instead because I need some money. And looking for a second job has not been quite I haven't been getting the results I've been wanting to get, but that's fine because all it takes is time, with just patience, and keep on continuing putting the effort and the energy into steps. And thinking about steps and talking about steps, I saw a little bit of this video from this YouTuber I sometimes watch. He talks about just like modern things, financial things. He's just a guy talking mostly about just money problems, guys facing problems with society. Just not really super complicated things. He does talk about business stuff and investments. He does a whole range of just topics, mainly targeting men. And right now he was talking about directions and steps in life. Because he's been doing what he's been doing for many years, and he's been getting opportunities because of it. And that's because he says you don't get your break until you put in a lot of steps for many years, you know? And that got me wondering and thinking about my steps. What direction should I be going? Because he's saying, there's there's a good direction and there's a bad direction. He talks about how he lost both his parents to alcohol. That took steps. He said, it started off as something they did for fun, and then the next thing you know, the steps they kept taking led to them being alcoholics. And then the consequences is death, health issues, and other stuff. And he talks about that too. He said that, all those years being young, smoking cigarettes, rock and rolling and stuff, that now he has to get dental surgery. For what? I have no idea. He didn't get into much detail about it. But that's what I'm thinking about right now. It's just steps. Steps for me. For my direction. I gotta start taking more steps to where I want to go, to where I want to be. Because he was talking about, many people take the steps and then they end up being managers. And he says it's kind of sad and crippling to know many people don't try. They don't try. They don't even start trying. And I'm like that too sometimes. I know that I don't start trying. And I need to just try more and just do more. And it's scary. It really is scary. Putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, and yada yada. Like I sometimes admire people that can do it. People who can just sing without having to feel insecure about their voice. People who can dance without having to feel insecure about whether they look bad or dumb or shit. And I'm pretty sure they had insecurities. No one's insecure free. I mean, you would have to be, I don't know, Jesus or something. And, no one's Jesus because he sacrificed himself for our sins. And I'm making this video really quick and short because I got work soon. Or I'll make this video as long as I've smoked this joint. That being said, there's gonna be things like I should stop doing, in order to make more steps, to take more steps, to get more opportunity. There's things that I have to cut down in doing and buying. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about snacks. I buy a lot of candy, and that doesn't do anything for me at all. Like, nutritious wise, it doesn't do anything. I'm buying all these snacks, and I'm buying all these snacks, and it's doesn't help. And it's not just other things I need to stop doing. I need to stop. I need to stop being scared. And I need to start making moves artistically. And I'm being very vague about it because I'm someone that's vague with art. When it comes to art, I like to be vague. I don't like to talk about what I work when I'm working on. I like to just be working on it, and then when I produce something, when something has been created, produced, maybe I might share it. I'm like that when it comes to like art and stuff. To things I really care about, I don't really like to discuss about them until I've completed or I've followed through with my action and I came up with a nice finished product. That's why I kind of just don't really talk about things artistically here. And I have ideas brewing in my head. So, I need to really start putting pencil to paper, or pen to paper. I work 12:30. It's 11:06. I gotta check. I'm staying till closing. Yay. That's good, I know I'm going quiet right now. I'm just looking at the time and what time I should be getting going and shit and everything, and I am looking exactly, and everything should be going to plan. So as long as I finish this, I should be good before 20 minutes, and it should be done before then. So now I'm done with talking about steps, and I'm done talking about being relieved about not really looking for relationships anymore, and the idea of being in one is like, oof, it feels good. I feel better and feel more relief. Everything feels a bit more clear and crystal. Yeah, there's some smudges here. There's some things that need to get done and cleaned up before the whole picture is nice. But every day I'm just gonna keep on putting the steps and effort. Like that guy said, it's all about just taking the steps for many years. And, who knows what this YouTube might lead to, because, it led him to being in opportunities that he wanted to be in or didn't expect him to be in. So, I'm gonna just keep on putting in effort. Damn, I should just make that my catchphrase, putting in effort or something. Work is gonna be really boring, and I was supposed to gonna be artistic, but I think I'll just write at work during my break and read. Uh, hopefully, I get more work soon. I really need to apply to jobs, and I think on Monday I'm gonna start. Today or on Sunday I'll write a list on places I need to call. To check out if they are looking for or are they hiring or not. And once I make that list on Monday, I'll call all those businesses. Oh God, it's gonna be a lot of time. I already know I'm gonna be calling for hours, writing down things. I had to apply to websites too. They need to do a lot of work for this shit because I need to get things going. I need to get things going artistically, financially, personally, financially. And also career. I really got to start thinking about what career I'm wanting to really put my eggs in. Because I'm not saying YouTube is a career. It could be a career. I'm just saying it's not something I want to get money off of completely. There was somebody that said they wanted to be a private chef in this video in the comment section, and I'm like, oh, that'd be so nice. Just be someone's little private chef. Like, I just come in the morning with groceries, and I start cooking, and then I leave, and I clean the kitchen, and I just go. I'm like, la la la. Oh yeah, I'm done. La la la. I drive, go to the next client's house, cook for dinner or something, meal prep and shit. It would be nice. So yeah, that's something I was thinking about. And if I really want to like pursue that, I'm gonna really have to put in more work in practicing my knife skills and learning dishes names and techniques names and place of origin, and do a deep dive on that, and then go to like a culinary cooking school, which I've thought about. I thought about many things. So this is why I really need to start taking steps. Because if you just keep on thinking, you're not doing anything. It's all imaginary at that point. It's all just fiction. Fiction. Writing fan fiction in my fucking head, and I don't like it. So I think I'm gonna call it a video because I do have to upload this, and it's 11:12. This video is 1 minute ahead of the time, I think. Yeah. So, just a little longer. It doesn't take too long to upload a video. But gotta start taking steps somewhere. And not just anywhere. Because it's just, at that point, it would just be like, you just end up probably walking into something you hate. Like he said in the video, some people work and then they take steps and now they're a fucking manager. And I'm like, I don't want to be a manager. I don't like responsibility like that. Like, I like responsibility. I just don't want to be a manager of a place. No, I mean, if I was gonna manage a place, I would rather be an owner than a fucking manager. Private chef seems nice. It really does. Especially just cook for like people you don't like, some like rich people, and you just like cook, la. That would be cool. But nah, it is what it is. I think I'll just focus on being creative of now, cause I do like art a lot too. It's just a hard thing. I could do it all, I think. Yeah. There's a way. Oh yeah, but guys, really get going. Bye.